Hello, Year 9. Happy Friday. Final Friday of this half term. Well done for getting through what probably will be the most eventful half term of your educational career. We've made it, and this assembly is all about some good news and a really exciting opportunity for us, which is all about Year 9 moving on and starting their options subjects. Now, this is just another positive in what you might consider a negative situation. If you remember last week in our assembly, we mentioned this phrase, you are not behind, you are ahead. And here's another example of it. You know, your technology has come on leaps and bounds, being able to have 5 different windows open at once on class charts, on Doddle, on Google Classroom, you name it, you're on it. The resilience you've built up over these past couple of months will put you in such a good position going forward. And you're getting to start your options early. You are in a better position than any year group has ever been in going into their GCSEs, because you're going to have a whole half term being able to make a head start on your options. Now, so let's remember, you are not behind, you are ahead, and let's keep that positivity going. All right. So, like I've mentioned, from the first week back in half term, option subjects will be taught to Year 9 students. And the way that's going to work is you're going to have a brand new look timetable, and it's going to consist of your core subjects remaining in their places, and you're going to be taught those at the same time and the same days, and then your 4 option subjects that you've selected to study at GCSE will fit in around them. So let's take a look at an example of how that's going to work, because the first thing is that you're going to get new Google Classrooms, and for each of your option groups there will be a new Google Classroom set up just for students that are taking that subject as an option in year 10. Now, having said that, your core subjects, your English, Maths and Science, those Google Classrooms will stay the same. Please don't just leave all your Google Classrooms. English, Maths and Science will stay the same and keep the current Google Classrooms. Your 4 option subjects, when you come back after half term, you will receive an invite for and mentioned on class charts, and an invite for Google Classroom to your new options groups, which is a big deal. And as mentioned, our new look timetable might look something like this. If you have a little look at it, you've got the M, the S, and the E, which are standing for Maths, Science, and English. They're going to stay in the same place as they always have done. But now you'll see, instead of DT and RS and all those kinds of things, it says Op A, B, C, and D. And I'm sure all you intelligent, lovely people out there have worked out that that stands for option A, option B, option C, and option D. And you guys can look at the options that you've chosen, and you can now see really clearly when your options will be taught. And if we just take Monday as an example, if we look at period 1 and 2, you will have a double options A. So whatever you selected in option A block, whatever you've been given, that is when you'll be set a double lesson amount of work for that. Then you'll have English and Maths as normal, and then you'll have a double for your option B subject, and you can work your way through the week to see how that's going to work. Now, this is an opportunity for you guys to show that maturity. You're not little boys and girls anymore. You're now a Year 9 student beginning your GCSE journey. Why not be proactive and work out when you're going to have certain things, so you can maybe start to get to grips with this timetable, take responsibility for your learning as well, especially when we come back and this really kicks into gear. Now, the way this will work is your work for each options group will be available for you on those days that you are scheduled to study them. So we saw that Monday started with a double for option A. When you log in on a Monday, there will be your double work for option A, and it will have the Google Classroom code. It will have a class chart post, just like you're used to. All right, so this shouldn't be a big hurdle for you guys. You've overcome the big hurdle of how do I get to grips with working from home and Google Classroom and class charts. You've done all that. This is just a bit of a refresh, and hopefully give you that motivation to do well in that final half term and make a great start to your GCSEs. So with that, I think first thing to mention to all you students watching, and probably the parents hovering in the background, everything I've mentioned in that video will go out as an in-touch message, and it'll be really clear. However, if you still do have any other questions or queries, or you're still not sure how certain things are going to work, get in touch with the school via the website, and we'll get back to you and let you know how things are going to go. I really do hope you have a great half term. The forecast is supposed to be great, and there's nowhere better to be than Jersey when the sun is shining. You have earned it, parents and students. So I really do wish you all a very good and happy half term. I'll see you guys as GCSE students when we come back in June.